So back in the day, Philip, what was your favorite football boot?
Well, this.
Okay.
Without an absolute doubt.
Wow. Because guys, today we're going to talk about our old favorite football boots. We've both been playing football, so today we're going to go through an emotional journey, I think we can say.
A nostalgia trip.
A nostalgia trip down memory lane to look at some of our old boots. And you might think, hey, these are worn out boots, it's going to be hella boring, but it's not, because we've actually got some pretty cool stories to tell.
Yes, we do.
So without further ado, I'm JayMike.
I'm PWG.
And this is Unisport Uncut episode number 39.
39.
And 39. We're getting up there.
Yes.
Philip, without further ado, as I said before, let's roll the clock 10 minutes as per usual.
And as per usual, we're never gonna keep that time.
No,
anyway.
It's more like a guideline than actual rules. Just like the Pirates code. Do you get the reference?
No.
Why is no one? I never get anyone's references and no one ever gets I'm getting
Well, you gave me a Harry Potter reference yesterday and I had no idea.
Guys, please tell me you got the reference. Anyway, Philip.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you start because, you know, you're the freestyler.
All right. I don't know much about boots.
Okay.
I know you're the boot nerd here.
Yes.
I'm the technical techers guy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start out with my first ever real football boot, which was the booming red.
The PUMA King
PUMA
Top
King.
DI in red.
Yes.
You actually had that as a kid.
Yes. Possibly not like the top model, but at least I had like.
But were you one of those kids that you just got the sickest shit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, then I don't hate you as much.
I think I just got like the one of the cheaper boots,
But it was still red.
It was red because I wanted red. I want to be seen on the pitch, and because our kit was like white and red.
Wow.
So
But
fashionista already at age 6.
But back then, I mean 1998 or so, when these came out, it wasn't really common to wear red boots, was it? You kind of stuck out.
Honestly, I don't know. I was 6. I wasn't, having that sense of mind that, I want red boots because of this, or I want to stand out. I was just, a kid who wanted to play football.
So basically you say that your mindset was kind of like 2 years evolved back from where you are now. Anyway, we move on. Anyways, Phil, you wanna know my first, real fond memory of football boots?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It goes back to this.
All right.
Nike Mercurial from 2000.
That is
and I only got this, after I actually got older.
But you say 2000. You were pretty old year 2000 for being, starting out football.
But that was, I didn't wear these back then. I just saw my coach had these in my school team. He had these, and I just thought these are the coolest boots I've ever seen in my life. And I held them out. I thought, how is it ever going to get better than this? This is the penultimate thing we've ever,
the peak.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, I only got them thanks to a very dear friend who helped me out getting them when I got older. But this is kind of like the pinnacle for me of stuff I really, a boot I really always wanted to wear. I had the takedown, but I didn't have the high-end model. And
at least you had the style on your feet.
But thankfully, I moved on to the Vapor, the first Vapor in 2002. I didn't have the orange back then, another boot that I bought as I grew up. I had the chrome whites back then. You remember
that's even more stylish.
I know.
But I remember everyone who had this boot was the prima donna on the pitch.
Yeah, I was.
The dribbler, the technical guy. And I was not that technical guy. If you see the boots that I have on my table, on my side of the table, you can see that I was not the technical guy, which is ironic because I am now the freestyler and the technical guy here at Unisport.
Funny, yeah. But back then with the Vapor, it was fun because, as you say, there was some prestige and even more prestige back then than there is now in having like the high-end boots, because not that many kids back then had the high-end boots.
No.
It was something that you really have to buck your parents to buy you the high-end boots, or get them from your club. I wasn't that good, so
no, get your allowance and just save up.
Exactly, this was the target for me for like years. To get the high-end boots, and I finally got it, and
you got them in.
It was
so prima donna.
I know.
But I gotta say, I was not. As you see, I went on to another classic, the Copas. Aren't they just? These are not mine, by the way. These are yours, right?
These are mine.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys because I don't have them anymore. But the Copas
you probably
were
trashed them.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, I mean, this was like 15 years ago or something.
So you weren't a prima donna as a kid. Then you got older. And you turned into a bit of a pred prima donna. I think it's safe to say.
Well,
you cheated a little bit here.
Well, yes, because these are the brand new, spanking, beautiful champagne pack Manias.
Yes.
But I did have these in white back in the days.
You had them in white and black and red.
Yes, exactly.
And you broke them.
Well, they were trashed. Like, they were not usable. It was, yes.
Fam.
I had to throw them away.
Are you real with me?
Yes.
You threw.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
But back in the days, it was, you know, you never thought about the future. I was like, what? I was like 11. I just started a new football team. I just got, you know, I got higher up in the rankings. I was a really good football player, actually.
Okay.
So these, you know, showcased my skill, and I had no technical skill on the field.
Talk me through the rest of your
Well,
press here.
the thing is that I basically just kept on in that kind of stage, and I love the Predator silo. It's, for me, the best silo ever made by any boot.
You got the pulse.
Like, yes.
You were one of those kids that I absolutely hated, because those kids with the pulses, well, like, you just expected them to be good.
Well, the thing is, like, for me, this was just a thing about comfort, because these are so comfortable.
They are.
They are leather boots. They like expanded when you know when they became wet, and they just wrapped around your feet like perfectly. And as you know, my feet are wider than a boat. Like Jolter's feet are nowhere near mine. I'm size 43. And when I was 11, 12, I was size 42. And I'm 25 now.
Damn.
So I was super wide, so I couldn't wear those prima donna boots like the Vapors or whatever the guys I hated, like you guys, wore. So I had to stick with the Predators. But in between playing with the Predators, I don't know the name of these, honestly, Jay.
Puma V106.
Yes, the Puma
2006.
Yes, I had these for a very, very brief moment until I realized that I don't really like them.
Bruh, they're prima donna boots.
Well, I kind of became a prima donna, okay?
Wow, okay.
But then again, I only had them for like a month, and I just realized. And
you got the absolute then.
Yes, the absolute beauties.
Oh.
And actually, guys, these are mine. These are the boots that I actually played in.
You actually kept them.
Yes, I kept these because this is the last memory I have of playing football.
Do we need white gloves to handle them?
No. Look at them. They are beautiful though, but you can touch them if you like. The leather is, it's beautiful.
It is nice.
And if you go check inside, I wore these when I was 14. And if you go check the size of these,
boat.
Size 44.
But what happened after 2006?
The thing is that I wore these for a year.
Yeah.
I played until summer 2007, and then I broke my knee in half, which was not really a good thing to do while playing football. It was the last game of the season, and we were winning 7-1. I think I scored 5 goals that day.
Wow.
And I got into a tackle with the goalkeeper, and my knee snapped.
Shit, what hurt more? Actually, you know, this tongue strap becoming loose or your knee snapping?
It's a mix of both, but I would say that the knee snapping was a little bit more painful.
Okay.
But
I would probably go with the tongue.
But I did do a comeback in 2009 with these beauties.
Okay, so that is PWG history right there.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you know.
Okay, so I don't have that much time because you've been going on forever.
Yes, but I love talking about my old stories because JayMike makes the most videos on this channel.
Yeah.
So he gets to talk the most. So, but I want to hear the story about these.
Yes. 2006, this was actually one of the first boots that I got to test for Unisport.
In 2006?
2006, yeah.
Wow. You've been here for a long time.
Wow. Not these. But, you know, yeah. Back in the day, and you know, these were some of the first boots that I actually reviewed. We didn't do a video review on it, but I made a written review, and I really liked them. Not necessarily boots I would wear today, but just one of my first,
It is a part of history, though.
It is a part of history
because they are the first ones without laces.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. So, you know, then I want to move on to this. Again, another boot I didn't play in this exact model when I was a
prima donna.
Vapor 3 is one of my favorite boots ever.
It is a beautiful boot.
And up until the Vapor 8, this was my favorite boot ever made. So I just wanted to throw that in. Then came another boot that I reviewed for Unisport, first F50, where adidas really got back in the game. I mean, after a few, shitty years, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because of, where is it?
There it is,
amongst other things, these monstrosities, the Tunits, bye-bye.
Yeah. But I actually had a pair of F50s as well, but we couldn't have them here because I threw them away. But the F50 Plus, the black and blue with a spiderweb kind of thingy, I love those boots.
Wow.
With a kind of a Velcro thing that you kind of shut down.
Yeah.
They had not so much lockdown, but
beautiful boots. Just so were these OG F50 Addies
even more beautiful
in leather, weighing I think 180 something, around 200 grams.
Which was nothing back in the days.
It was nothing back in the days, and they really set the tone. Then we moved on to 2011. And there goes our time. I'm just gonna finish this up really quick, guys. One of my favorite boots of all time, the Adipure 4 SLs. They were light, 180 grams. Kangaroo leather, it's just beautiful. It's perfect.
I had them in IC when I played futsal in 2011.
Yeah?
Beautiful boots as well.
Actually, I really wanted to review these, but I just ended up buying them myself because I couldn't live without them. 2011, moving on, Adi Powers came out, and initially I was really skeptical because this is not kangaroo leather, and it was one of the first times on a Predator that it wasn't kangaroo leather, and I really wanted that, and I wanted the tongue and all that stuff.
Of course, prima donna wanted everything in the boot.
Come on. But so I actually gave it a bit of shit back then. But this is one of my favorite Predators of all time now because
you grew into it.
I grew into it and it grew on me, and I actually came to appreciate the fact that it is a brilliant football boot. I know Jolter disagrees, but that's just how it is. Another boot from 2011 I want to highlight is the PUMA V111 SL. Basically the evolution of this guy, which was just 149 grams.
Wait, really? It doesn't look like 100 and...
ridiculously light and really fun to play with. No protection, no support, no comfort whatsoever, but weighs absolutely jack on your feet. Last two boots, Philip.
And I know you love them.
Vaporades, and this was a revolution back then. We've had the shittiest Vapors for a couple of years, Superfly 2s and 3s, and my God, I hated those boots. But this was a return to what a Vapor should be. A light, thin around your feet, minimalistic. It just gave you that...
No bullshit.
No bullshit. You just got that tiptoeing sensation. And of course, 2013 Hypervenom 1. I still remember getting them, wrapping them out the box. Jolter was already running around the office screaming, agility, agility, with them on. But the sensation I felt when I got these on for the first time was just, second to none. It's one of the best feelings I've ever had when I put on a football boot. So there you go.
I'm sorry I can't feel that because I don't think I could fit in these in the right size because of my monstrous feet.
Well, you know what? The Hypervenoms are actually super wide, so you might be able to.
I might, yeah.
But I mean, then again, you are. These. Wow.
Size 44.
Philip, we have gone again tremendously over time. We're truly sorry, guys. But again, we just wanted to tell you about,
a little bit of boot history.
These are the
from
feels.
The heart.
Yes, exactly.
I hope you enjoyed that, actually. Because we went on and we went overtime, and I hope that's okay. But
as it happens. But before we go, obviously, we want you guys to tell us what your favorite old boots, that goes back a few years, or even from when you started playing. Tell us your old boot favorites in the comment section right down below. We also need to find a winner from last time, and it is this guy. Congratulations. And today, we're giving away, Philip, this. Can you get me one of those?
Nope, I'm keeping...
You never...
As I always say, I'm keeping that to myself.
We're giving it away.
Well, I'm giving away one, and then, I'm keeping.
Wow.
Finders keepers.
Damn, okay. But guys, again, hope you enjoyed this stuff. Let us know your favorite old boot down in the comment section below. Click the green subscribe button right down here. Click the notification bell to see all our new videos when they come out so you don't miss a thing. Leave us a like if you had a good time, and spread the word by sharing the video with your friends. And with those words,
everyone.
We're gonna sign off. Cheerio.
Cheerio. I stole that from you, by the way.
Wow. You didn't like this?
Nope. That's why.